girl. Ooh, I'm that girl. Ooh. Shout out to Beyonce. Just a little FYI, girl. I already had this in the works and already on sale before Miss B came out with the song "I'm That Girl." Now, B, I talk a lot of, yeah, I talk a lot of, right? I talk a lot of. We can team up. We can team up if you want to, right? You know, I got love for you. I just don't think you walk on water like the other girls do, okay? But for the girls who don't know, I'm now selling merch at www.rodneythavoice.com. So swing by, you can check out, purchase, window shop, quiet as it's kept. I'm really that girl, right? So yeah, t-shirts, mugs, bottoms, tops, things that are verse, right? Unisex, all those things, right. So, yeah, we're selling tops and bottoms, and this is actually the classic fit. The other shirts, some of the other shirts that I wear, they are the premium. They're the premium. They have more of a slim fit to them. As you can tell, this is a little bit bigger, but I also got this in a 3XL. I don't know why I got it so big, um, but I got this in a 3XL. But again, this is a classic fit. So I know everybody doesn't like their clothes to be a little bit slim. So if you got a man, girl, or you even a woman, don't want your clothes to fit too close to your body. But I also have women tees, classic fit. So, this is more of like the unisex. I would say this, in my opinion, is more of like a man's fit. Well, I also have like the classic tees for women. Most of the stuff on the website is, really geared probably that some people will say towards women because 91% of the people who support my channel are women. So, it wouldn't make any sense for me to come out with, my collection, my summer collection and make it about men when, girl, they really don't support. Girl, it is what it is. They really don't support me like that. I got a couple of the kids who swing by. Shout out to the kids who swing by. Shout out to y'all, Carlos, all the other kids, Q, right? Shout out to all the other kids who swing by. And, even some of the straight men who watch my channel. Shout out to y'all too. But for the most part, girl, the facts are the facts. 91% of the people who support my channel identify as women. So, girl, that's where my collection is geared towards, right? But no love lost. I understand. It's okay. Girl, it's storming outside, y'all. Girl, I just went to get me something to eat. Girl, just pray for me. Um, I actually went to the grocery store the other day. As much mess as I talk, I actually went to the grocery store because I was really trying to get back into my working out and trying to eat right. I went and bought, chicken and yams and, yogurt and, I bought some spinach because I like to make smoothies. I learned how to, girl, you can tell I do not know how to cook. I finally learned how to make a smoothie. Girl, how was that so hard to make? Girl, I eat out. Okay? I don't do the cooking. Okay? I'm a single man. I eat out. Okay? So I finally learned how to make a smoothie. As I said, if I ever got a man, he gonna have to know how to cook. Cause I don't know, I can't cook, I ain't cooking, I ain't gonna try. It's some stuff I can cook. But I ain't one of those grown men who can't feed himself. I can go in the kitchen and fry a pork chop or fry some chicken or bake some chicken. Don't get it twisted. I can go in the kitchen and, I probably can't sell no plates. But girl, if you ate some of the food that I ate cooked, you were probably like, oh, this is actually kind of decent, right? Girl, my grandmama didn't raise no sorry. I'm sorry. My grandmama didn't raise no sorry men. We all know how to do the straight ones too. We all know how to feed ourselves. We all know how to clean up after ourselves. Now I don't know who y'all raising. This ain't even got nothing to do with that. Let's get into the hot topics. Who are we talking about first? Angela Yee. Angela Yee came out last night and she basically sent out a tweet. And the tweet said, "The Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over. Now, we were live last night, and excuse me. So we were live last night. So some of the people were telling me that, Rodney, Angela, you just said the Breakfast Club is over. So I went and took a quick look, right? And I was like, well, I'm going to wait to see what's going on, because it was hard for me to believe. I have not listened to the Breakfast Club in a very long time. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. But, I know that from what I understand, that they're kind of successful. So I was like, it's kind of weird that they would like end the Breakfast Club because again, from what I understand, they're kind of successful, right? Come to find out, the Breakfast Club ain't over. She leaving. So she basically is getting her own daily show later this year. So congrats to Angela Yee. Angela Yee never did it for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I think that she's probably a sweet woman. I think that she's probably a nice woman, right? I think that she's probably a kind woman. Girl, I'm just trying to say something that's nice. I don't know nothing about Angela Yee, but I think she might be a decent person, right? You never really hear about anything. You really never hear about her in the blogs, right? That don't mean nothing. Girl, they say you gotta sell. Girl, what Wendy taught me you gotta say something nice before you say what you're about to say. I'm trying to say something nice before I say what I'm about to say. Okay? Angela, you just never did it for me. She just never did it for me. Like, to me, Charlemagne had plenty of personality, right? Even though he gets on my nerves from time to time, he still has personality. DJ Envy, he get on my nerves, but I never understood how Angela Yee had that job because, like, it was almost like watching paint dry on a wall. Angela Yee has, baby, I think I have more personality in my pinky than Angela got in her whole body. And that's no tea, no shade. But clearly she's good at doing something because she didn't held the job this long. I will say that lip service, the times that I have tuned into lip service is good. But I don't know. You know what it is? I don't think that Angela Yee would be able to hold a show on her own. If this show is going to be about that, I guess we'll find out. But Angela Yee, I definitely think that she needs co-host because her personality is not that of one that could just, I think, have people tune in. Again, I could be wrong. They don't need. I hope they don't get another straight man. I think that either they need to bring. I wouldn't mind. I know this is not going to happen, but if they brought a gay boy on, I think that would be cute. But it needs to be a gay boy that does not identify as straight. Hello, hello. Y'all better listen to what I'm saying. It don't need to be no gay boy who identifies straight, who feel like straight, especially straight black men walk on water. It's gay men out there, girl, who just want to be around the straight black men because it gives them like some type of validation that I guess that they are a man. And girl, we don't want that. Girl, quiet as kept, they could come ring my phone. Now, girl, I have some growing to do, but girl, I'm a quick learner. So, Breakfast Club, if you want to, give me a ring. put me in the audition process. We can get the party started. Now, we might need security because y'all not going to have no Boosie up there in my face playing in my face. Because the first thing I'm going to bring up is what he did to them children of his. So, I might not be the person for the job. I think they either need a gay person or either they for real, they need another woman. But I hope that the woman that they bring on needs to be someone who is smart, who is funny, who is quick, right? Who is pro-black, who is pro-black woman, okay? Who is an ally to the LGBTQ, right? I think it needs to be someone who is not afraid of challenging guests, even the most ignorant guest on the show, right? That's what I would want to see. I don't want to see another man who's straight. It needs to be either a gay guy, even a lesbian, probably. You know, I said, you know what I said, low key, no tea, no shade. You know, I said Breakfast Club, they'll pull a fucking stunt and get Flame Monroe, bitch. Y'all already know how Flame, girl. You know, I keep telling y'all Flame, girl. No tea, no shade. I'm gonna watch what I say because, girl, I know people who actually are friends, close friends with Flame. And I don't feel like having to bop them in their face. Girl, I'm gonna watch what I say about Flame. Because I know the people watching, but girl, quiet as it's kept, girl. Flame is just, I call Flame the black Caitlyn Jenner. But, you know, we got love for Flame. Everybody think differently, right? Um, but yeah, I hope whoever they bring on is someone who um, has a little bit of sense, smart, funny, um, doesn't mind challenging guests, doesn't mind learning, right? Yeah, so shout out to the Breakfast Club. Got a lot of bins, got a lot of Tiffany on me. I gotta fit myself off. I gotta fit myself off. I gotta. Like, when I tell you about that Beyonce album, yes, ma'am. They help her like to steal. They help her like to steal from Khalees. Girl, I don't know why I'm trying to get y'all worked up, girl. I'm so messy. Oh, child. I'm so messy, girl. She like to steal. Her and Pharrell like to steal. But girl, energy is like, girl. I saw a question online the other day. What would be your top five Beyonce? The top five, your top five songs. I know Cuff It and Energy. Girl, Cuff It and Energy. I wear Cuff It and Energy out. Okay. I don't know what my top five is. I know I'm that girl not in there. Cozy is cute, but Cozy not in my top five either. I know definitely it's Cuff It and Energy. I love Summer Renaissance. I think that's cute. Heated is cute too. I'm starting to get into moves. Break My Soul, I'm that girl, and Cozy, they can go. Cozy is cute. Cozy can stay, but I'm that girl and Break My Soul, I'm sorry, they can go. I was hyped up about Break My Soul for a second because of the transition from Energy to Break My Soul, but girl, I'm over Break My Soul. It was just a transition, that's it. Anyways, girl. Let's talk about Young Thug. I gotta put myself on. I gotta put myself on. I gotta move it out. Oh, girl, Nene. Nene Leakes shares cryptic tweets seemingly aimed at Andy Cohen and Bravo. They stop every job opportunity that comes my way. I'm happy I was able to help all the other black women get job opportunities that are working for them. He stopped me from working because I was a threat to his career. Yet he was able to abuse me for years. I want to release these voice recordings so bad. I keep telling y'all, as much as some of y'all hate when I say this, I really do think that Nene took a page from the Donald Trump book because it's always like she dangles something in front of our faces, right? She'll come out and throw something and hope that it sticks. She'll come out and throw something and then like hurry up and shut the door. And then she leaves us all sitting here thinking and looking like, girl, what's next? I know Nene is like her lawyer's worst nightmare. I don't care what happened between Nene and Bravo. I just want Nene to stay off the internet. Let her lawyers do their job. And if Nene walks away from this lawsuit with $500 million, then congratulations, Nene. Right? You got your money. Oh, what? I just made up a number. I don't know if there's a specific number that Nene is shooting for. I don't know nothing about the lawsuit. I'm just saying whatever money she walk away, if she gets some money, then girl, that's fine. Can I say something? Can I say something? I said, Nene, you got some fucking nerve. This is what I said. I said, Nene, you got some fucking nerve. You want to sit here and talk about I'm happy I was able to help all other black women get job opportunities. Girl, as many times as you done tried to stop the girls from getting the bag, girl, I lost count on how many times, girl, you have put in the universe that Cynthia Bailey should have been fired. And that was supposed to be your good Judy. I remember you talking about Marlo didn't even deserve a peach. So it's like, Nene, like, girl, I think that Nene claims may be right. I've said this before, but it still doesn't take away that Nene, girl, you sat there and you didn't mind because you was getting a check. Remember, you was getting your Trump check and you was getting that Bravo check. So all the stuff that you're claiming happened, it probably did happen. But girl, you didn't have a problem with it. You set your ass right there and was okay. Because that lifestyle that you got, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but girl, it is what it is. Greg did not afford you that lifestyle, okay? Let's call a thing, because I remember your ass sitting in that Lincoln Navigator. No tea, no shade. I remember them talking about Greg had to borrow $10,000. I'm just saying we're going to have to call a thing, girl. That lifestyle that you got, that lifestyle came from Bravo. So, girl, while, yes, Bravo made a lot of money off of you, right? They did. They made a lot of money off of you. You made some, too. I'm... I really want Nene to win. I really do. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I really don't think that people hate Nene. I think that there are some of us who look at Nene like, girl, like we love Nene. Nene is, girl, Nene is, and for what forever will be Real Housewives of Atlanta. That will never change, right? Girl, to this day, girl, we're probably gonna die. Girl, we're probably gonna be 60 and 70 years old around her, girl, saying one-liners from Nene. Girl, at our old messy ass age. Still quoting Nene at 78. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change. I think Nene really started smelling herself. I really think that's what happened. We know that's what happened, girl. I don't even want to go backwards, and go into all of that. But girl, y'all know once Nene went Hollywood, once Nene thought she was about to go Hollywood, Nene started smelling herself. Nene wasn't putting no effort into the show. She wasn't putting any effort into the reunions. Towards the end, she wasn't. Nene would come to the reunions, sit there. All right, girl, you right, I'm wrong. It would be cute little stuff that she would say, but it still didn't take away from the fact that, girl, you're not doing your job. Everybody else is sitting up here getting cursed out, yelling, calling each other bitches, hoes, and sluts. And girl, Nene get up and walk off. Nene slam her laptop. Girl, you're not even doing your job. And no, I don't think Andy is the best boss. Y'all know me and Andy have a love-hate relationship. Because he get on my fucking nerves too, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about Young Thug. I got a lot of depending on me. I gotta bend myself out. I gotta move it on sweet on me. Yes. Come on, B. I was thinking, about our conversation. I'm supposed to be moving. And I'm not putting it off. But I was thinking the best time for me to move, whenever I move, would probably be in May. Because November is really not that far away. And I don't want to seem like I'm like rushing myself over something that it's not necessarily, it's like, it's important because, I want to explore and experience, right? Because, it's a big ass world out here, y'all. And it's just like, I was thinking, and that's why I'm like, girl, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, it is a big, big world out there. And I'm getting older. Why would I not want to explore? Even if it was just different cities in the United States, right? Why would I not want to just go and live somewhere, even if it's just temporarily? I could see myself moving out the country one day. Like, why not? You know? I think that's the great thing about the position that I'm in. Um, because, especially with me not having, any, like a family. When I say a family, I'm talking about like a partner, kids, all that shit. I'm like in the best position. So it's like, girl, you're really in a good position to where you could pretty much go and move anywhere. Not anywhere, but, and if you needed to, go get a job at some boutique around the corner and work a few hours a week, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about May. I'm thinking about May would be a good time for me to move because my lease is up in November. Then I could sign a 6-month lease, and then my lease would be up in May, and then I can move in May. And I think that would give me enough time to get where I want to be, save up the money that I want to be saved up. Because I'm not going to be one of those people who just move and be like, oh girl, I moved and all I had was $25 in my pocket. No, ma'am. I'm not the girl that jump out on faith like that. No, ma'am. I need to have a set amount of money in my checking account. I need to have a set amount of money in my savings account. I want to make sure that my credit cards are together. I just want to make sure when I move, honey, at least I know, like, okay, girl, at least you got a little safety net, right? You don't want to be moving and then moving back in 3 months. So wherever I move to, I do want it to be, like I said, it's probably gonna be temporarily more than likely because I don't see myself, just living away from my family. Like, you know, girl, I got nieces. You know what I'm saying? But girl, they gonna grow up and have their own life. So I can't be, that's what I'm saying. Like I have to think about that too, girl. You can't really be too much concerned. Like, your nieces gonna grow up and girl, so what's gonna be? It's kind of like when people have kids and people say, you know how people who have kids when they're like, oh, my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids. It's kind of like, girl, your kids gonna grow up, and then what's your excuse gonna be then? Because it's kind of like when people stay in a marriage for kids. Okay, so what you gonna do when your kids grow up? So now you stuck with this nigga who you actually been hating for the last 16 years. Now your kid done graduated and gone off to college and about to start their own life, and now you stuck with this nigga in this house when you should have been gone 16 years ago, because trying to have somewhat of a life. Okay, so I thought about that too. Girl, we have to live our lives, honey. We have to live our lives. Life is short. Anyways, all right. New charges involving machine gun brought against rapper Young Thug. This is according to WSB-TV 2 in Atlanta. So the Fulton County District Attorney's Office says a new indictment brings new charges against famous hip-hop artist Jeffrey Williams, who performs as Young Thug. The District Attorney's Office believes these charges add to the prosecution's claim that Williams performed for years as a leader of a criminal street gang. Ooh, girl. They gonna get his ass. Y'all know I don't know if y'all know, he not getting out of jail. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Wine got the new indictment and learned one of the charges involves a machine gun. In May, Williams' attorney Brian Steele told Channel 2 Action News that his client was innocent. I'll tell you the response to any allegation that Mr. Williams committed no crime whatsoever, and we will fight to my last drop of blood to clear him. Mm. An earlier indictment in May charged Williams and more than 24 others with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, which is the RICO Act. Williams was also charged with participation in criminal street gang. Y'all already know about Young Thug. Honey, he ain't getting out of jail. He ain't getting out of jail. What YFA and Lucci doing? I'm about to call that a girl resume. Is resume still holding it down for YFA and Lucci? Is she? Anyways, y'all, that's it. Girl, I'm about to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I will talk to you girls and boys later. Bye.